for Peter Obi's emergence as president, Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress. It's like this alliance is going to be very tough come 2023. If Labour Congress and TUC are saying they're going to work and support, it means they're going to mobilize the whole civil servant nationally to vote for Labour Party. Since it's their party, let's see how it goes. The Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress have pledged to support, campaign, and do everything within their power to ensure the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi wins in 2023. The NUC and LEC President Comrade Ayuba Wabba and Quadri Olaleye made the pledge in their different welcome addresses during the 10th anniversary lecture in honor of the third president of Nigerian Labour Congress, the late Pascal Bafiao, on Tuesday in Abuja. Speaking to the congregation of high-profile Labour leaders and members who gathered at the lecture, Wabba stated that Obi was among the finest Nigerians and the first presidential candidate of the Labour Party to be recognized by the Labour Center. The NLC president said the Congress was solidly behind the Labour Party candidate and it will fully mobilize to ensure the victory of the party come 2023 general elections. He also recalled that workers' unions have realized that strikes and protests alone cannot change the narratives in Nigeria, which informed the full venture into politics and work hard to support candidates whose mantra will make life better for their members and Nigerians at large. Olaleye said Obi was a face among the presidential candidates all Labour unions are pleased and ready to work with, and that the entire Labour movement had accepted, adopted, and will support and ensure workers massively vote for him in 2023 presidential election. I hope he knows that Labour civil servants have their own alliances, even as members of the workforce in this country. At the state level, some of them, the government there, they want to align with them. So are they going to mobilize those who want to vote for their candidate? Well, I don't know the strategy they have in place, but this may seem like a tall order. You cannot direct everyone because they are a member of your union to vote for Labour Party. He further said the Labour Party was stronger and more formidable. The TUC president added that the party had a widespread structure, as there was a worker and a member of either TUC or LSC in every family across Nigeria. That's the true talk. They have civil servants everywhere, but where is their alliance? Where are they following? Which party are they in that today now? Before the advent of Labour Party, majority of them have sympathy for one of the two major political parties. He insisted that the Labour Party was the only party for Nigerian workers. The former Anambra State governor said his visit to the leadership of the two Labour centers was not to campaign but for a courtesy call to honor the organized Labour on whose party and interest he was seeking Nigerian votes in the 2023 general election. Obi said, "My commitment is to move Nigeria from consumption to production, and you can't talk about production without labor. Labor is the engine of production. Capital and machines can do anything, but labor is what makes it work. Because labor is the greatest contributor to production, it has to be properly remunerated. I don't need to tell you how bad things are in this country today. If you are on wages today, Nigerians spend 100% of their wages on just feeding. So many don't even know where their next meal will come from. They pay to train their children only for them to finish school and stay at home without work. There are issues we need to discuss. Nobody can be president without sitting down with the labor organization to decide the future of Nigeria. We can no longer have a situation where the leaders are here and the workers are there. They must sit on the same table and talk. That is the beginning of the solution. That is what is happening all over the world. Nigeria is not a production country. The collective effort of what we are suffering today is bad leadership. We have a leadership that concentrates on sharing. So you have to move from sharing formula to production formula. This is a country of 200 million people sitting on 923 square kilometers of land. They can't feed themselves. They can't export anything. Total Nigerian export, including oil, is under $2 billion US. For 200 million people, a similar country, not a first world country, one with the same trajectory with Nigeria in the year 2000. Vietnam, sitting on 331 square kilometers of land, a third of Nigerian land space, and 100 million population with half of Nigerian population. Their total earning last year was $312 billion. It said that more than half of the country's youth of productive age were unemployed, stating this is what the Labour Party is seeking to sit down to discuss for the future of our country. I hope the discussion will yield positively. I hope the discussion will bring about the desired change that we need in this country. Theory have never changed anything. Practical solution is what will take us to the promised land. What are the steps that they plan to take as a Labour Party to change these narratives? It must be tangible, it must be visible, it must be handleable. That people, when they look at this, they know that yes. Because the way Nigeria is today, honestly, there's no one that can say this is the way, this is the road. Everybody is just moving around, but it's like we are moving around a circle. There's nobody that is showing direction. All this country doing now is who will show the direction, and everyone will pick, oh, this is where we are going on agriculture, and every state will begin to drive it. This is where we are going on production. What are the things that needs to be done? Let this be in black and white, and let everybody know that yes, this is what we can ask questions on if we are not doing it. If the Labour Party eventually gets there and they are not doing it, or whoever gets there, all we want is show the way. What is your own opinion about this? The Labour Party civil servants are ready to support Peter Obi come 2023. Make your opinion known as you subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.